Hey everyone, I'm back in my studio. It's been a little while since I've been in my studio because the summer it's been so hot. I've just been upstairs, but I just wanted to come on real quickly um, and talk to you about a few things. I actually wanted your advice about something. So, you know the title today. Hi, hello, hello, hello. We're talking about stretching our hair. And I actually came on because I actually want to comment on and respond to some other YouTubers who have talked about it. So that's part of why I want to come on. I want to hear what you got to say about it. But first, let me introduce you to my channel. My name is Patrice Evans. I'm considered the belly dancing minister. So if you are interested in more of that, just look at all my 4 videos a week. There are 4 shows a week. What I do in the channel is I unlock a woman's joy from her beautiful hair to her beauty from the inside out, and we keep Jesus at the center of all we do. And we do this body, mind, and spirit. And the day that we do it, where we actually get into specifics, is on Saturday at 11 a.m. sharp, live stream right here. We talk about how to connect body, mind, and spirit, and we're keeping Jesus at the center of all we do. We even have the meditation in there, the hit where you get your energy up, and then we learn to belly dance on how to express ourselves and be free to freestyle. So anyway, I'm here today, and I'm really here really quickly because I just had a quick thing I wanted to respond to. There's some YouTubers on here who have been talking a lot about their hair. They've said things like, the title says, I hate my hair and all that kind of stuff. I was going to put that here because that's what I'm responding to, but I didn't want to clickbait and make y'all think that I was saying that and then you get on, and that's not what I'm saying. What I wanted to do was I wanted to just ask y'all, is it just me? But people are saying they hate their hair and they don't want the natural hair. They don't want their natural hair because it's shrinkage. That's the reason. And I'm thinking, okay, I haven't been in the natural hair community from the way, way, way beginning, 2009, but I just figure maybe there's something I'm missing. So if you can talk to me, please. I don't know if I'm missing anything, but I thought stretching was the answer to shrinkage. And wait a minute. Stretching, maybe there's a whole thing with stretching that we need to talk about because I cannot do flat irons and blow dryers and all that with my hair. Okay. So when I stretch my hair, I do it without heat. And I thought we all knew that in the natural hair community that we have ways of doing this with no heat. So I don't understand why people are coming on saying that they hate their hair because of shrinkage. There's a girl, her channel used to be called Journey to the Waist, and she was trying to get her down to her waist, and she finally got it. And and she's saying that the reason why she hates parts of her hair is because it doesn't get moisturized and all that. But the other reason is because of the shrinkage. She does her twist outs and everything in the shrinkage. Okay, so I need some help with y'all from you all, because I'm missing the whole twist out thing in the community. I'm kind of missing the twist. I have something in my hair, so I just want to make sure. I'm missing the twist out thing. So I don't do twist outs, but a lot of people who do them, they feel like their hair gets moisturized, grows, all these wonderful things happen. So I do want to see what that's all about. I don't do twist outs, but I can see where that's wonderful. I also don't do twist outs along with wigs, because I wasn't a big wig fan. Now that my hair is growing and it's becoming more work, and now I'm wanting to put it away, if you've noticed my last video, I'm gonna start putting it away. Okay, so I wanna talk to you more about that. But I think there were 3 things I wanted to talk about. Okay, the first thing is, if you have long, beautiful, kinky 4C hair, y'all been here longer than me, so I'm not trying to say I know something y'all don't know. Maybe your hair is just thicker or something. But I'm hearing a lot of these women with extremely kinky curly hair, 4C hair, and they're complaining about detangling, they're complaining about shrinkage, and I'm thinking, stretching, why can't you just stretch your hair? So maybe there's a problem there. And I'm thinking, one thing, you can stretch without using heat by just, you could take your bands and you can pin them around, and you can stretch it that way. And not bands, I'm sorry, your twist outs. If you're doing a twist out, I've seen people have hanging things on them. I've seen them wrap it up and pin it. There are ways of stretching your twist out, your braid out. And I believe in banding. Banding I think is the best because you're not separating your hair. You're not doing anything to it. I think it was 22nd Century Woman where I got the idea of doing that, and she's growing her hair that way. You're just clumping your hair together and putting it, you're wrapping it with ouchless bands, and you're not messing with it that much. Yeah, there's some pull somewhere, but at least you are not you're not messing with your actual strands all the time. So I just do one here, two here, and one in the back, and that's my stretching method. Now, it might take longer for people with thicker hair, but I don't see why, these ladies with this hair down to their waistline. I'm assuming that if my hair was down to my waistline and really, really coily, kinky, I would stretch it. I would just stretch it. Can somebody tell me why that's not a no-brainer? Because I feel like I just want to respond to her and other people like that. You grew your hair down to your waistline and you can't stand it because it shrinks so much. But you don't have to. There's a girl with What's Beneath the Weave. She's a big stretcher. She stretches her hair, always stretched it. So I don't understand why you would grow your hair all the way to the waistline and allow it to stretch. And then complain, not her now, she didn't complain about the detangling. She did say it's a lot of work and it's more heavy and everything. But another girl with really long hair, I think last year, was complaining and said, please, somebody help me. I don't know what to do. And I told her, stretch it. And I feel like I've been doing that a lot on people's channels. I'm like, stretch it. Why aren't you stretching your hair? And then I hear them say, when they say stretching, I think they think the only option is blow dry stretching. That's another whole video where I'm like, why are women, and I've done a video about that, why are people taking their wash and goes and blow drying it afterwards? Now, I know mine turned into a fluff today. So, and I know my stretching method, sometimes my curls are they're erratic. They're not like perfect curls always. So I know maybe that's the reason, because it messes with the type of curl you get. But if you're concerned about shrinkage and you're concerned about not showing your length and about damaging it with using a blow dryer or a hot oil or anything like that, then the other option is pulling it while it's wet and making it sitting under a hooded dryer, maybe. Dry it while it's hanging on something or wrapped. Is this, sometimes I see things others don't see, and I'm thinking, doesn't everybody else see what I'm seeing? I'm like, my whole life it's been that way. Please comment and let me know, even if this is repost, to tell me why I seem to be I don't see anybody else saying what I'm saying. So anyway, so the first thing is, if you are twisting your hair out, stretch it and put it under a wig if you want to do the wigs, but stretch it under the wig. Don't just wrap it, and don't just twist it, 2-strand twist or 3-strand twist or whatever you do. Don't just cornroll, like braid it. Cornrolling does stretch it, but don't just braid it. Actually stretch it while it's under there, so that when you take out the wig, take out your hair actually has some kind of length. In fact, I've done a whole series on taming and training your hair, where you should keep your hair stretched regularly so you get less single strand knots. I just came out of not stretching my hair for weeks. I went with the puff up puff, and I started seeing knots at the ends of my hair. And I think not stretching your hair is something I thought already knew was something we had to do to keep the single strand knots out for one. And the other thing is that you see your length better. I didn't think that we were doing this without stretching. So I'm so surprised to see somebody, and the only reason I care is because I see the pain. I'm seeing pain on like a natural sister's hair and her face rather. And she's talking about how she can't believe that she made it, but she looks miserable. And she's talking like, no, I'm not going to get a relaxer. She's going to stick it out. Like, it's so horrible. And I'm thinking, we already have stretching techniques, I thought. Now, so you stretch it under the weave or the wig while you have it under there. If you're going to have it under the weave for a week or two, then stretch it while it's under there. And then you take it out and you can have your hair stretched long. That's one way. The other way is just stretch it and walk out with however your style is stretched. That's the other way. And the only other way is, if you do end up blow drying it, then let that last really, really long. Make sure that you keep, maybe the first stretching will come with a blow dryer, but you keep it stretched, and you stretch it, and just stretch it until you wash it, and then keep it, you need to keep your hair stretched. You can see your length, and you don't get single strand knots. These are like basic things I thought we always had. And you're also able to, you can actually trim it better. So just try to keep your hair stretched all the time. And if you have really long hair down to your waistline, then I would say show it off by stretching it. And if you have that hair that long and it's that strong, maybe you can handle blow drying your hair once in a while, where I can't. I mean, you've already made it to the waistline. So it's like you could do some things that I can't do. I mean, you can let up a little bit. You know what I mean? So I think I just want to talk to anyone out there who is trying to tough it out, even though you've made it to the point you want to be in. I think you need to give yourself a little break, and I think you should try different things. I think that there was another natural with curly hair like me, more fine hair like me, that did do it, and I can't remember. Amber, yeah, Amber. I think she's doing stretch now, and I don't blame her. I mean, if you've already reached your goal and you have length and you know your hair very well, then find a stretching technique that works and enjoy your hair. So that's my little message to. I just came out, it's kind of like a rant a little bit and kind of like just responding because I couldn't believe I saw that because I've been watching her for a while. And I'm so happy she's reached her goal. And I just want to see a smile on her face. And I want to see her happy with her hair. So if the reason is something bigger than what I know, because I'm used to fine hair. When I stretch my hair, it takes a full day, a full 24 hours for it to dry. And then it's usually dry, and it's usually stretched better than this because I haven't been putting my gel on lately, so that's why it's kind of puffy. But this is what my hair looks like, semi, fluffed out and everything. I don't know if you can see it. I lightened it a little because I figure I'm starting to get some length that I like, so I'm like, let me just have fun with it a little bit. So let me just let you see. And I got a little cat. Looks like the hair is flying everywhere. Anyway, we love our animals, don't we? But anyway, so I just want to just be an encourager to anybody who's made it to where they're going. I just want to encourage you to please take advantage of natural ways to stretch your hair without hurting it. And I'm definitely going to do it. And I also want to let y'all know that I'm going to start putting my hair away more because it's getting longer and because I have so much to do. And as you guys know, my play is coming up, and I've been so busy with that I haven't been able to do everything that I normally do. So I've been putting it up, putting it away, and maybe putting it in a wig more. I've been against wigs, you know that, unless it looks like your hair or where you want to go in your hair, it can really reach there. So I'm working on getting hair that looks more like where my goal is so that I can put it away more. And I'm going to do exactly what I'm saying. I'm such a strong believer in stretching your hair because single strand knots was the first problem I had when I went natural, and I encourage you to do it. You need to stretch your hair at whatever method you use. And it's not just twisting it out and then doing a twist out and that's it. Stretch those twist outs. Like I said, enjoy your length if you have the length. And so I hope that somebody sees this video, especially the YouTubers that have been complaining about their kinky 4C hair and how they hate the hair, and they don't hate the full head. I know they're making, but you can see there's a rationalizing going on there because there is a frustration with the 4C part of our hair. I got the same thing. I get it right here where it gets shorter right in here. And it's very frustrating because it's like I have this hair, it's longer, and then this one gets shorter, and it's kind of frustrating. So she was saying how she gets it here. Some people get it right here. So yeah, it's frustrating. But stretching can also help there because I noticed when I put my ponytail a little higher, it stretches this out a lot more. But it's very frustrating. It gets on my last nerve, trust me. But this is our hair. This is what we have to deal with. We've already decided we're going to go the long haul here. But going the long haul does not mean you're not going to show off your length when you can. All right. So I just want to encourage you. If you got that hair down to your waistline, please stretch it. I encourage banding. I don't know why that didn't take off bigger in the natural hair community, but please try banding because if you have fine hair like me, or if you have delicate hair, or if you just want to really stretch it out, you could even start off with braiding it and then use the banding as a second method to stretch it out. Oh, I know what the third one was I wanted to tell you. Stretch your hair throughout the day. Like right now, this is later on in the day. If I was going to go out with my husband and do something, you've seen me do this. This gets moisture and it tightens up really quickly. So let's say I want to go out and I want to stretch that out. I would put this in a ponytail for like an hour or so, and then it will pull it out a little bit more and give me a little more of a stretch. Sometimes you can stretch during the day. You can stretch for a week and just wear that band or that twist out or whatever it is that you wear out. You can wear it out as a hairstyle, or you can do it under a wig. And these are the things that I'm going to be doing, and then when you're ready to wear your hair like I did today, then just wear your hair. But I just want to make an announcement. I know I've been the one against wearing wigs, because I'm not a big wig person. I was always a weave person, but I think I'm going to go into wearing wigs as my long-term protective styling, which we talked about before. We're going to do the challenge for 3 months starting today, October 1st. And I hope you guys join it. And what we're doing is we're only going to do 1 to 2 weeks a month. Pick this week. You can go 1 week or 2 weeks this month, the whole month if you want, but a minimum of 1 to 2 weeks. Pick it during the month and put your hair away. Now, I don't do that throughout my entire journey. I have not been that kind of person because I didn't trust my hair because it dried too easily. But what I'm going to try and do is I'm going to try and learn from my, natural sisters and put my hair away in the stretch method that I use. And it's going to be stretching my hair as I put it away. Stretching it, I'm going to be doing 3 in 1. I'm going to be stretching it. I'm going to be putting it away so I can get a break from it because it's getting longer and have more hair. So I'm stretching it. I'm putting it away so I can get a break. And I am, so it's going to grow, so I can grow it. And I'm going to be banding it so that I can get the style that I want when I do take it out. So when I take it out, it's going to be all nice and the style's going to be real cute, but I'm going to be stretching in the meantime. So I want to go 1 to 2 weeks at a time. If you've watched me for a while, you know I cannot go that long normally. I've never been able to do that very well without my hair being dry. So this is really going to be a nice switch for me, and I'm going to really try hard to make it. I'll let you know. But I'm changing something that I've been really strongly against on my channel, which is wearing a wig and going protective style for long term. Long term for me will be a week or 2 weeks. I'm repeating that. Just make sure anybody who just came on knows. Okay, so shifting in my channel, you'll see me with wigs more. You're going to see me. Hi, sweetheart. Hey, I hope everybody sees Valerie saying hi to everybody. Hey, Valerie. We're doing this for you, girl. Anyway, so we're doing our protective styling, and I'm gonna start wearing wigs. I have like an idea of a wig that I want to wear. That I wanted to wear one that was more curly, like my hair. You see my other wig, and that's more for my acting. And this other one, it could be for my acting too, but it's more for me to seem closer to my natural hair. So I was gonna take my curly hair that I put up here and make that into a wig. But hey, how you doing? Yay! Okay, let me respond to that. So I have my onyx hair that I have, and I've been waiting all this time because I was thinking I was going to put it into a wig. But then I said, look, I'm just going to go buy a wig. I don't feel like making a wig. So the quality I don't think is the same. And usually I get that really, really expensive, good hair. And this was good. It was middle ground, nice hair. So don't be surprised if y'all start seeing me with a wig where, the curls are showing more, because I'm going to start putting it away. Okay, so I'm going against what I've always said, but I'm going to try to moisturize it underneath. I'm going to try to see if I can do it, to make sure I get the right sizing and all that, and I'll share all that with you. Anyway, yay, did we all start? Did we start? Let me see. Today's October 1st, so we got to start this. So let me see if we are doing this. So Valerie's saying hello to everybody. Damaris Rodriguez. Damaris. Hi, Damaris. How you doing? Exclamation point. Okay, Gloria, I haven't seen you in a while. Did I say it right? Damaris? Okay, good. I did. Hi. All right. Gloria, aren't you an OG? You've been around for a while, haven't you? She says, I put my hair away last week. My daughter put it in cornrows, considering a wig too for special occasions. Go for it, girl. Usually I do like you, and I've had a channel where I was against wigs, remember? I don't know if you remember. Yes, I remember you, Gloria. I'm like, I remember you. Anyway, hi, Damaris. And what did Valerie say? Okay, today's wash day for Valerie. Okay, so we're doing this for Valerie, y'all. Okay, so how are those ends doing, Valerie? Are they still looking good? Okay, so we're starting today, and I'm going against what I've always said I would do with the wig, and I like to be a woman of my word, so I just want to let y'all know you're doing good. They're doing good, good. Please one day show me your picture on our. You can email it to me, okay, or you can Patrice Evans 1, or you can do it on the Joy Seekers by Patrice Evans on Facebook. You could be a member there. Okay, so anyway, so my hair has gotten to a nice length. Right now, I have no gel. I've been kind of just, I've been so busy with the play, guys, because I'm doing my one-act play, that I have not done my gel and try to make it cute. I just put it up in my little, you know how I've been doing it. And I've had all these little single, I didn't get single strand knots, which is great because I've been trying to look at what other naturals are doing and I'm trying to adapt what they've been doing that I didn't believe in, which is I haven't been believing in going with letting your hair get kinky and then washing it. I'm like, how could you let your hair get kinky? Like just leaving it, let it just keep getting like knots and everything. And then do a wash day. So I never did that. I just stretched it all the time, as you all know, because that's what I believe in. So I let it do that, and I started picking at it. I was like, oh snap! I had these like little curls that were at the end. I had like a little dread. I had all this weird stuff. I'm like, oh my gosh, I don't know how people do this. So I was like, let me see. I'm gonna put a lot of conditioner in it, and then wash it out, and then it just melted away. So I was like, okay, that's how they do it. All right. And then I've tried twist outs. Y'all know I tried twist out for like a couple of days I think it was, I don't know if I did it for a week. It actually did stay moist. So I'm starting to believe in what these other women are doing, other naturals are doing, and I'm trying to believe my hair can do it too. So I want to give the wig thing a chance too and see, can I put it under a wig and still keep moisture? Because I've not been believing in that up until now. My channel, I've been here for since 2014, but the journey started 2017. And I just haven't been able to conquer that. But I think I want to try it. I want to try it because I did have my last time I did my weave just before I started my deliberate journey. That's winter before. I had it in a weave, but I was wetting it all the time. I was moisturizing it and it didn't get dry. So maybe there is a way. So we're shifting my channel a little bit. We're going to see if this can happen. And thank you, Valerie. We want to support you because if you're new to the channel, new to the challenge we're going to do in the next 3 months, October, November, December, is that Valerie had a haircut and they cut 2 to 3 inches off more than she wanted. And she had just done everything we were about to do to grow it. So I can't believe that happened to her. So I figured what we're going to do is we're going to support Valerie and we're going to help her get back to where it was before. Now she's going to have these great ends and she's going to grow those inches back. And it sounds like her hair grows quickly. So that's great. Mine just grows that average, half an inch, 1/8 to, I think it's like half an inch, 1/8 of an inch or something like that. It's just like a half an inch a month. And then I do trim my hair every 2 months. I dust it. So we'll see if I get that 1.5 inches. Okay. So this is what I'm going to have to do. Oh my gosh. I didn't do it last time. So I have to do this. I have to measure my hair this week. I promise you, I'm going to measure my hair this week. And I'm going to at least take pictures and get a measurement. Everybody measure your hair today, measure it at least this weekend so we can have a measurement so that this time, January 1st, let's do it in the beginning of January. The first Thursday in January is when we're going to see would that be good? She says, Valerie, congrats. Yeah, let's all talk to each other. I want y'all to have this community. I really do. We have to support each other. Go on to Facebook, Joy Seekers by Patrice Evans, and let's do it. If I'm not there all the time, it's because I'm so busy with this play I'm doing and other things. But I'm always on here, okay? And I can always go back there and check in. Email me if you want to talk to me more about anything, or if you want any subjects that you want me to talk about, or talk to me here or down in the description. So anyway, we're going to do this for you, Valerie. We're all supporting Valerie, okay? She's one of the lovelies. And whenever we got something going on, we got to support one another. We pray for one another and all of that. This is a great opportunity to do it, y'all, because it's fall. It's going into winter. We need to be doing it anyway. And I don't know where everybody is, but let's just put our hair away 1 to 2 weeks out of each month. Minimum of a week to 2 weeks, okay? If you do the whole month, great. Then take it out, clean it, and do it again for another whole month. If you can handle that, please do it. Let us know. Jot down everything you do because I want to hear about it in January, okay? This is you're on your own challenge. I'm not going to lead you. I might surprise you with a gift, but I'm not going to promise it because I have so much going on. But you know me, I love giving things away and just celebrating our accomplishments. But anyway, so my hair has grown a lot, as you know, and it's becoming more. I never thought my hair could be this big because it was always fine. And I'm just so loving it. And I just love it. Just that with more money, they say, more problems, with more hair, more work. But I love the work. In New York City, my hometown. Tamaris, I'm from New York City. ¿Cómo estás? ¿Eres Dominicana? Are you Dominican or Puerto Rican? I'm American, y'all, but because I grew up in Washington Heights, I have the culture that's Puerto Rican, Dominican. Sí, Dominicana? Sí? Soy de Washington Heights. You're both? Of course. She's Dominican and Puerto Rican. Anyway, I'm African American. I just want y'all to know that. I just grew up in little Dominican Republic in Washington Heights. Well, you're going to know more about me when you come to my play, my one woman play for my birthday celebration this month. God willing, I turn 50. And I know you guys have so many questions, whoever's new, like, what? You're what? Oh, that's okay. I knew what you meant. She said, sorry for the typo. So y'all got to show up for my one woman act play, October 24th, 8:30, live stream right here. You're gonna be able to see my acting, my dancing, and my true story of my life, of what I've been through. And I have an angel encounter that I want to share with you. I've never told anyone about until I made the announcement last week. So you guys have to show up. Email me, patricevans1@gmail.com, if you want to get a specific invite to make sure that you're reminded and that you're seeing more about what it's about. Okay. Oh no, you're Indonesian too. Wow, what a blend. I would love to see what you look like, what your mix looks like. You know, my grandchildren are from the Netherlands, so they're Dutch, and my children are half Italian, half African American. So my daughter married someone from the Netherlands. So my grandchildren are Dutch, Italian, African American, and I even have Native American and all kinds of. So we have such a multicultural family. Okay, all right. Okay. What do you mean it's there? It's on your picture is on your YouTube channel, or did you send me it? Email me. Email me a picture if you want. Anyway, anyway, and I'd love to have your emails, because if you give me your emails, then I can show you what I'm up to for the play and anything big like that. Okay. So anyway, I just wanted to come on because I love our lives. I love talking to y'all. And you know, we're all isolated in some ways. So I look forward to talking to y'all on live. Do you guys like that too? Yes, please email me, patriceevans1@gmail.com. Okay. And I'll put it in the description. It's always in the description. So make sure, especially Valerie, I don't know if I got your email. I think I do, because you said you had my product. So you probably are getting my emails. And Gloria, I think you are too. It's been a while, Gloria. I miss you. So I hope you come back and stay on. Anyway, I don't want to say much more, except I came on to tell those who have really good, long, beautiful, thick, 4C hair. Don't hate your hair. I hear a lot of people saying that on YouTube. Stretch it. Just stretch it so you can see your length. You can do it, and keep it stretched all the time. Use your protective styling as stretching. Use your hair stretching, your wigs to stretch it underneath. I say tame and train your hair so that you don't have single strand knots, and so that you can see your length and have fun with it. I don't see what's wrong with that. And if you think your hair is strong enough, then once in a while, blow dry it to stretch it. Get it. If you have really, really, really coarse, strong hair and you can handle a blow dryer once in a while, then maybe you start the stretch that way, just tame it. And maybe from there you keep it stretched. I just think we need to don't be the martyr here. No one told you had to have it kinky 24/7. No one's telling you to be a martyr here. You ain't trying to prove nothing. You ain't getting an award just because you kept it as kinky as possible. Just enjoy your hair, because it's versatile. You can do so much with your hair, and there's no reason to keep it shrunken if your hair is down to your waistline. I'm telling you, I'm not going to. Now on the other side, I have very fine hair, so when I stretch it, I see the stretch much easier. So maybe that's an issue. So with that in mind, you may have to blow dry your hair or do something more that I can't do. So I'm just trying to encourage you to just use that as an option before you decide to perm it or anything else. Do what you got to do. Put it away. Give your hair a break. Wear a wig. You know what I mean? Do what you got to do to love your hair, to understand it. There's a lot to our hair, I know. And then we go through stages where it's just like, you're so busy, you can't do it. That's okay. Put it away. And that's what we're trying to do these next few months. Okay, let's see what y'all are saying. Yes, I think you do have, you're saying yes, that I have your email, I think, right, Valerie? Okay. Juliet, I think I remember you too. Yes, you can get my products in England. You go on my website, and what you can do also is email me. Go on the site, let me know how much it tells you that it is, and I can work with you on how you can get it, because I know there's lots of different tariffs and all these weird things going on with our you know, for sending things and everything, but you can definitely get it in England. Go on to ayurvedacurls.com to get my oil, my growth oil. And, you know, my daughter, she didn't, I don't think she believed me when I said you can do keep the leave-in your hair. It's a honey mask, and I put it in my I put it with my Shea Moisture and I leave it in my hair. She tried it and she's like obsessed with it. See, y'all gotta trust me. I don't lie. Everything I say is true. I'm such a truthful person. It's sometimes ridiculous. But anyway, so she tried it and she's like, oh my goodness, I left it in. My hair was so soft and beautiful because she was feeling like it was getting dry. So yeah, I have the mask, I have the growth oil, which is obviously really working. And the gel. I haven't done my gel lately because I haven't been styling my hair too much lately. I've been putting it away. But the gel's amazing, a natural gel that's amazing. Everyone's talking like they want a gel. Well, I got one. And also the henna clay to strengthen your hair. And it also dyes your hair if you need it to dye your roots like I do. So yes, please, Juliet, try it. No, my products are ayurvedacurls.com, ayurvedacurls.com. I'll put that in the description too. So it's an Ayurveda line, it's natural. And they have a very light preservative for the conditioner. And let me see, the deep conditioner and the gel are the only two. Other than that, it's all natural oils and minerals and over 23 different ingredients for the oil. No, that's okay. I don't mind. That's okay. I mean, we all are doing our thing, but you can try it one day. Try it. So what did you say, Gloria? Oh, good, Gloria. I'm glad you're going to come see the show. Okay, so why don't you go into my description if you don't remember this. Gloria, what everybody who's doesn't know if I have their email, just go on to email me. Okay, this might be easier to remember. bodymindspirit77@gmail.com. bodymindspirit77@gmail.com. That was the original email anyway that I told people to send so that I can give you a special invite and I can give you flyers and you can show it to everybody, your family members and everybody, so we can get as many people to watch as possible. And it's kind of like the cornerstone of my ministry because it's really how I got to be who I am today. And it's really exciting. It's kind of like my magnum opus. It's my whole life's work. I'm going to put it all together and just kind of put it all in one. I'm going to celebrate my 50th birthday with my magnum opus. So I hope you can come. So definitely email me. This is easier. bodymindspirit77@gmail.com and just say, yes, I'd like to be given the emails to be reminded of the show, October 24th, 8:30, live stream right here. Okay. So just want to make sure. Okay, go ahead, go in there and see if there's anything you like on the website, ayurvedacurls.com. And Juliet, please try it, and then you can email me also, and bodymindspirit77@gmail.com, and let me know if you've had any issues with it, if you have any problems with the pricing. But yes, I can send you product to England. All right? All right, let me see who else is talking to me if you have any other questions. All right. I didn't plan on staying too long, but I love talking to y'all. And so today we're starting our 3-month challenge, supporting Valerie and anybody else who's been trying to get their hair on track. There's a lot of stress going on, and it does affect our hair. I've been through a lot of, I'm dealing with keeping up. Oh, good. Okay, Juliet, you will. Thank you for letting me know. All right. Thank you for being here. And I hope you join me. I don't know what the hours difference is. My daughter's in the Netherlands. She's 6 hours different, so she has to come see the show in her time frame. So I hope that you can come see the show as well. And definitely email me if you're interested in the show. It's free. It's just live here. But it just be supporting me, my birthday, and kind of getting to know me a little more and understanding. A lot of people already know a lot. But this is an opportunity for people to know a lot, the stuff they never knew, like if there was one or two things to just kind of have an even better understanding of who I am, what I do, and all that kind of stuff. Because there's a lot of interesting things. Like some people only know me because they're like, you're turning what, 50? You look so young for your age. So that's the one thing. Then other people know me from the dancing. Other people know me from the acting. Other people know me just for my ministry that I do, and I pray over people and stuff like that. Or they know me from my belly dance. So this is where you're going to see everything in one and how that all happened. So it's kind of cool. Anyway, I'm excited to show you that. And really, secret, I'm doing it for my lovelies because I love y'all. Because you guys love me and I love you. And you guys are such a blessing to me. So it's really for you all. And all your family and friends and anybody who wants to be blessed. And you will bless me if you show up and support me in that. And I think you'll be blessed as well. I think you will. You know that. Anyway, so where am I? I'm in Atlanta. I grew up in New York City and I'm from New York City, but then I went to North Carolina and then I went to Atlanta. So I'm in Atlanta. That's where I am, Damaris. Yeah, I've been hearing crazy things about New York City. I hope you guys are okay up there. I hope you're doing all right. I'll be keeping y'all in prayer. If you have any prayer requests, let me know. You know I'm a prayer warrior. I'll be praying over you. And when I see your name, it stays in my mind and I pray for you. I do. Yeah, are you the one that said that? I had a purple outfit and you loved it. You said you loved my outfit. Yeah. Now you're putting two and two together. Yes, that's me. That's probably me. Purple's my color. I love purple. Favorite color. Anyway, so, and if you guys want to give me some coffee or anything for my birthday or anything, first of all, I love flowers. I love tea, chamomile tea. The flowers, chamomile tea. And what else do I love? I love love. I love getting love. If you guys want to just say something lovingly, I just love it. That's why I love y'all. That's about it. Anyway, so, and support. If you just want to just support, I'm here. 12.30. Oh, that's not too bad, right? That's not too bad. I don't think that's too bad because in America to California it's like $10. So I don't know. I'm not sure. Oh, you said the time. I thought you meant price. The time. Is that too? Oh my gosh. I don't know if that's going to work for you. So 8:30 p.m. 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, my time. Then look that up. Yeah, you're welcome. You're welcome. Okay, and so we're gonna email about prices and stuff, right? Okay, so you can tell me time here, but all right. I love talking to you. I'm glad. Thank you for letting me talk because I love this. Anyway, so what else? What else do we need to talk about? I think that's it. I just wanted to talk about stretching your hair. I wanted to talk about banding it because take advantage of the opportunity to band it. And when we do our protective styling this 3 months, keep those things in mind and keep your hair stretched. And when you take it out, wash it, stretch it back again. Don't deal with the kink. Don't worry about shrinkage and don't deal with knots and stuff. Stretch your hair. Anyway, am I the only one that notices that, or is my hair just fine enough where stretching works better than it does for other people? I just don't know. So let me know. Yeah. You dyed your hair purple. I am much older, so obviously I passed that stage of like the dyeing stuff. But in the 80s, we did love color. And I used to like put things in my hair. My daughter ended up dyeing hers. See, that maybe Valerie, do you think, see, that's why I did this video. Because I'm thinking, is it just me or are people just not stretching their hair? Why? Looking at the reason I did this, I said earlier, I don't know if you were here, Valerie, but a lot of big YouTubers are really stressed out about their long waist length hair and they're complaining about shrinkage and how hard it is to deal with the knots. And I'm thinking, what? Is it just me or are they like not knowing how to stretch their hair? It's like stretching your hair like cornrolling. Like not every Black person knows how to cornroll. So maybe we're not admitting that we don't know how to stretch our hair. Well, Valerie, would it be helpful to you for me to do a series on helping people stretch their hair? Because that's all I do is stretch my hair. I'm always stretching my hair because when I first started, I hated the single strand knots. And I learned how not to have single strand knots, stretching my hair. You have to keep your hair stretched. And like early on, all the YouTubers were saying it. Everybody was talking about stretching our hair. In fact, some of them were getting like, treated like, oh, you don't like your texture because you're stretching it all the time. No, we learned early on. Okay, yes. Oh, definitely. Tell me whatever you need. I would love that. I have to bring back things I've already done because I've been on YouTube for a while and I have so many videos that maybe I have to redo some videos that I already did. So unless you tell me, I don't know. So I'm going to go ahead and maybe I'll do another survey, see if more people will come in. For our challenge, we'll be talking about ways to stretch your hair. Okay? We'll get into that because my biggest way, yeah. Hi, Tina. How you been? Haven't seen you in a while either. See, we got some OGs coming in. You going to join us in our protective styling? Anyway, I don't know. Somebody went dread. I think she dreaded you. got dreads in here, but then you cut them out, I think. So I'm not sure if that's the one. You said yes, please, that you want to do a stretching series too, Juliet? Okay, so this is how you know. This is how you know, because we're all in the same. Hey, we're all on the same page. Yes, Tina, you're an OG. I remember you. You were here. You bought my product early on, the growth oil. I hope you're still enjoying it, and you've been buying a lot, and I really appreciate that so much. And I hope your hair's been doing very well. Thank you for trusting me. All right, Juliet. So we're gonna do that, okay? So October, November, December. And if you have ideas and you want me to share them, definitely send them to me. Yes, you did, Tina. I know you did. I remember, and I think your whole family. You brought a lot. So I still sell it. So if you're still interested and I think you're still using it. I'm not sure what's going on these days, but I still sell Ayurvedic curls growth oil. I love it. It's healing the scalp. My son-in-law has some psoriasis or some issues with his scalp. He swears by it and he will not go a day without using it. I think my daughter, she says, man, I put it in there and take it out and it just softens her hair. It's just the best thing. I love it so much. And I used to have pain back here. If you're an OG, you remember soreness like right in here because of a bad weave I got from my sister years ago. And I thought it would never go away. As soon as I started using it, it healed my scalp. Literally healed it. My scalp's healed. I never scratch my hair ever. If you ever see it, it's because I had fruit flies this summer. I've been dealing with that. So they were like in my hair. That's why I'm glad I'm back in my studio down here. But other than that, my scalp never itches. I hardly ever get itching. And so it's just great stuff. And I'm very sensitive. It's just some good stuff. My Ayurvedic Curls growth oil. I don't really push it enough because I don't know. I just don't think about pushing it much, but since we're talking about it. Yeah, so I hope you guys try it. For real, Gloria? Are you serious? See, oh my gosh. See, this is the thing, y'all. When you see my play, you'll see. The Lord shows me things sometimes, and I know a lot of people see this video later and be like, what? We all knew this. And I sometimes see things and it's just like, I think everybody else is seeing it. And then I notice people who are like, have bigger platforms and everything, and they're just kind of big and they even have pastors or anything. I'm like, they're really questioning how to do that? I thought everybody knew that. So sometimes I'm not sure if everyone knows it or if God is just revealing something to me and no, people don't know it. So maybe it got lost in the natural hair community because people just got used to saying the same things. But early on, we as naturals were really pushing stretching our hair. So I'll bring back that in my videos. I can't do everything everybody else does, but I can talk about all the different ways of stretching your hair, and we can kind of go through a series of really talking about it. And the only thing I can say is my hair is very fine and delicate and can't do anything. I can't do blow drying. If you've been here, you know this already. Can't blow dry, can't dye it. I did do the Claro Professionals right here because I was trying something because they said that it doesn't damage your hair, so I tried it. It's been doing well so far. And I can't perm it. Literally, y'all, if I perm my hair today and it's time to renew it in 2 months, by the third renewal, the whole head will fall out. The third touch up, my whole head will fall out. My hair just can't do anything. And I even texturize. It will look so cute, look like a Jerry curl. It'll be so cute. Gone within like 3 to 6 months. My hair will fall out. So I can't do that either. I can't do anything. That's why I've developed my natural products because my hair just doesn't want me to do anything to it. So I have to be so delicate with it. But so I stretch it so that I can keep it from getting single strand knots. And it's been a blessing to me. And I'm surprised that people are still suffering with shrinkage. I'm like, y'all see my hair shrinkage. I think you've seen my hair goes this short. It like goes up to like here when it's shrunk. You should see, one day I'll show you it. I'll show you how I do all of this, okay? Oh yeah, I'll show. Okay, so I need to start from scratch with everybody, don't I? Like show you what I've been doing, how I use my products, how I moisturize. She's so cute. She said, sorry, I had a phone call. What did I miss? She's so cute. Girl, you didn't miss much. By the way, we kind of paused for a minute and I was just talking about stretching the hair. Don't worry, you're still in the convo. Gloria was just saying this is the first time she heard of stretching, and Valerie said yes, she needs her hair feels dry, and I think it's a switch of the. I don't know where you are, Valerie, but it's it's got in the fall is when my skin starts to get dry and everything gets dry because you don't realize the summer's over when it gets very windy. Even though it's in the South where I am, we have these cool days and then we have the humid days. It goes on and off, so it gives me the impression or the illusion that summer's still here, but it's not. Summer's gone. And when you get that wind and all that stuff, it's time to start protecting. It's time to start going deeper with your moisture. It's time. And if you're in New York, you really are feeling it, right? So as soon as that first cool air hits, it's time to start moisturizing your skin and your hair and everything. And you know what? Florida. So you're like me then. So it's really nice over there. But you probably are getting some cool days here and there. And that's enough to dry your hair and your skin and everything. Would you agree, Valerie? So prepare for those days. And you need to create a consistency no matter what the weather does. So if you get like a cooler day or windy day, your hair doesn't fall apart, you know? So we need to, when you're in these warmer climates, but you get those on and off, we need to keep the consistency. So I'm going to go ahead and put together something. So when we come here, we're just going to talk about different ways to stretch. Send me pictures, send me ideas, questions, whatever. And I'm going to show you what I do, but then I'm going to show you what my hair can't do, but I know others do. And I'm hoping that, you know, the bigger YouTubers that look like they're so sad, they see these videos because if you had hair down to your waistline and it was 4C, like really tight 4C, you mean tell me you wouldn't stretch it? And I'm gonna tell you guys, I would, okay, I don't think you should damage your hair. But if you did a blow dry and it did slight damage to your hair, it would loosen it a little so you can manage it. Because that's a lot of hair. Doesn't mean you don't love your hair and you don't love your texture, but sometimes you got to help yourself, you know what I mean? So that you can do it. And so it will revert back, but you got to do what works for you and enjoy that long, beautiful, thick hair. Amen? Trust me, if you don't perm it, you're going to still see your texture. You're going to see your curls and it'll draw up, you know, do what you got to do, right? Yeah, Damaris, do you boo. Anyway, so I'm here to just encourage you to love your hair and let it do lots of things and find different stretching techniques, things that I use and things I would not use because my hair can't, but I want you to use if you've got the hair that can handle it. This is the thing with my channel. Your mental and emotional joy and peace is so important. You've got to balance that with this natural hair journey. You cannot be fighting the power and like being a martyr and saying, I gotta keep the kinks because then it's natural. No, well, you know, you and I both know you got the kinks. We know they're there. And if you feel like wearing it one day, go for it. But don't stress yourself out on a regular basis where you can't even manage it. Then you're gonna be mad at God because he gave you that beautiful thick hair. You know, make it work for you. We know how to braid, we know how to twist, we know how to wrap, we know how to do so much. Be creative with your hair and do what works, you know? So I think I've made my point. We're gonna start that series supporting Valerie, and I'm gonna do my best to show what I do, and then we'll go into what other people do with their hair on Thursdays, okay? I'll try to make them live because then I don't have to edit and I can talk to you. Sounds good? So Valerie says, God bless you, ladies. She says she's going to send pictures. I want to see that blunt, healthy inks. She's a twist girl. All right. Before I leave, can everyone tell me what kind of, any kind of protective way that you moisture your hair? If it's stretched, if it's not. Are you a twist out girl? Do you braid out? Do you do flat twists? Do you do cornrows? Do you do banding? Anybody want to tell me what they already do? Or do you not even know what to do? You just kind of let it be like, I think Gloria said that. I think she said she just lets her hair be. Yeah, she said she let my hair be. Yeah, be careful letting your hair be if you got kinky hair. I don't know what kind of texture your hair is, but be careful just letting it be. So she's a twist and braids girl, Damaris. Great. Now, even though you twist and braid, my thing I'm saying, Damaris, is that you can take that twist and you can actually stretch that twist out by like doing like a doobie. She's a cornrows girl under the wig, Valerie. We need to learn from Valerie because she actually did it already. So we won't follow you. Cornrow's great for stretching because when you cornrow your hair, it's already stretching it out. So that's really good. Cornrow, Juliet cornrows her hair. Okay, good. That's good for stretching, honestly, y'all. I don't love cornrows for my hair. Partly because I just don't love cornrows. But the other thing is that I have to like do this. Look, I gotta pull it apart. I gotta do this. I gotta do stuff to it. See what I'm doing here? All that tension. I don't like that for my fine hair. So I just take a piece. Look at that. No separating anything. And I start to band until I get to the bottom. See that? And I didn't separate anything. I just took it and I fingered it and I'm banding to the middle. So it's all kind of in. And that's what I do to my hair because that's how I keep it on my head. Corn rolling is, to me, for my hair, if I do it too much, I have to pull out hair too much. Corn roll under the weave. I heard, yes, I saw that, Juliet. So Juliet and Valerie are corn roll under the wig. Harriet does the twists and the braids. And I think, Gloria, you said that you just leave it. So those are great. Those are wonderful. Use it to your advantage. When you take out those braids, let it have length. Wash it, put it right back in. What we're doing is taming it, getting it used to being stretched, so that it doesn't just revert so easily. So the wash day is easier, and so the no single strand knots, and so you have that pretty long style. Yes, please try it. Okay, so you want me to try? I'll make that the first video. Show you some banding. She says she can't wait to try banding. So I need to buy some new bands because I've been wearing them. They're wearing out. So, but she does cornrows right now. Yeah, because you said your daughter did the cornrows. Gloria, did you say that? That's why I'm going with the wig for a while. Good. So maybe we could do stuff together. Maybe we could everybody do a cornrow in October, and then in November we do banding. We try different things. We'll try some things, okay? But it'll be so much fun to do this with you all. Okay, I'm way longer than I wanted to be. This is supposed to be a short video, but I'm loving you guys so much. Oh, somebody came in. Charisse. She does Bantu knots. Hi, Charisse. Charisse, yes, you just spell it in a unique way. She does Bantu knots. All right, good. So we're going to talk more about this next Thursday. Can y'all do me a favor? If you're all going to do this, then definitely, why don't you go, first of all, do the bodymindspirit77@gmail.com, email letting me know you're doing it. Also, you want to go into the Facebook group. It is called Joy Seekers by Patrice Evans on Facebook. Let's join that together. Say yes to everything. Say that you're going to go by the rules, and let's be able to talk to each other because it looks like you all like to talk to each other and keep each other accountable. And measure your hair this weekend. If you could do it today, that's great. Write down measurements and make sure it's the same measurements that we do at the end of the year. Okay, so I'm going to do my best to remember to do this, and I'm going to put it in a safe place. I might email it to myself so I know I can find it, and then we can keep up with it. Okay, and then when we're finished with the 3 months, we see how long it is. And I'm curious to see where Valerie's hair ends up. Hopefully she gets a few of those inches back. All right, so hi, Charisse. God bless you all, and please stay safe. Bye, everybody. Bye, Charisse. Thank you for stopping by. You can look at the video when I repost it, okay? All right, I love you. Have a great night. Bye, y'all. Love you. Stay tuned.